Hello teamies! I'm hoping that this director video appears, oh, I'm so tired, it's so hot here, appears slightly sooner than previous director video because we have Wi-Fi here. Yay! We've had to move like, I don't know how many, wow, this is really wonky. I don't know how many thousands of miles to Turkey in order to get Wi-Fi, but I'm really hoping that they're putting it in on our in our home today. See, it's the beauty of having your own business, and especially having a direct sales business, is the fact that you can do it pretty much anywhere, that you can come and go as you want, and that you can fashion the life that you want. You know, it may be that you want to buy loads of cars and, you know, live a life of luxury, or it may be just like Scott and I, that you just want to be able to chill and travel and see new things and spend time with your baby, or, you know, it could be absolutely anything. It could be that you just want to have an extra amazing holiday every year. But knowing what you want to do, direct sales can do that for you. It is probably the only industry of its type. You're self-employed, but the business is already set up for you and it's a proven model. And if you put the effort in and get help and support and listen to them, it's going to be a success. How cool is that? Yay! I love direct sales. So what I'm talking about today is chapter 2 of Mary's book, Direct Selling Superstar. And I want you guys to all go away and read it. Hopefully you already have. We're talking about commitment. Ultimately, unless you commit completely and fully to this directorship process, and that means various different things that I'll run through in a minute, it's not going to rock and roll. You aren't just accidentally going to become directors. It takes work. It takes helping your team to promote themselves and build their own teams in order to get where you want to go. It takes you offering the opportunity to loads and loads of different people and bringing in lots of new people. So it takes a lot of effort from you. It takes a lot of you helping other people build their own businesses, and yours will happen. I can't stress that enough. You are not going to be able to sell everything and get everybody else's sales all on your own. So it's about you helping other people. So you're pushing people up and they come up. So you need to really commit to this director process. You need to do this in certain ways. Firstly, I'm asking for an update every single week from you guys. I want an update over the weekend. So Saturday or Sunday, I want an update. Just pinging through to me, and I will get back to you within a couple of days. I'd love to know, how are you doing? How is your team doing? Each person in your team, you know, if there's any particular problems within your team. This is great for me because it allows me to know what's going on. But you know something, I access my reports daily, so I know what's going on within the team. It's for you guys. This is my subtle way of getting you guys used to doing reports and actually analysing the results of those reports. So I want you to run your performance report, downline report. I want you to go through your downline report. I want you to look at each one of your top line. How are they performing? How are they performing against the month before? Are there any issues? Is there any training that they need? Are they suddenly taking off? Are they adding more recruits in? Really get a handle and use that report every week as a springboard for you to talk to each of your frontline and anybody from below the frontline ranks that you've decided to adopt and mentor a bit more closely, because sometimes we have to do that, and sometimes it's better for us to do that because we'll see a rock star and we'll just think, right, you need some one-to-one time. So commit to this process by getting a report in every single week. It's not like a formal report, it's just a message. And you know something? It shows me that you're committed and engaged, and therefore I'm going to spend more time with you guys. And you need to create certain regular habits of behaviour, and one of those, definitely for a director, is to be running at least a regular report and having regular contact with your front line. I find if that regular contact drops at all, that I then I'm playing catch up, and it's really, really, really difficult to catch up. So commit by giving me the regular report. I also want to see you commit by producing your commitment statement. Remember at the start we asked you guys. Now I know Natasha had this brilliant idea to do it as a screensaver, and I totally love that. It saves on ink and she sees it all the time when she logs in. Heidi has done this wonderful one and put it up in her bathroom, I think it was, and in her study she has a dedicated Scentsy workspace, which I cannot say enough how important something like that is. You guys should all have a little dedicated Scentsy area if you can. So that's how they've done their commitment statement. So find a way to do it. The commitment statement is where you're writing, I commit to be a Scentsy director before, and pick a date, any date you want before the 30th November. So let's see how brave you guys are. And I love to see you guys post some pictures of those commitment statements, either on your computer, share them with us. It goes hand in hand with the goal setting that I hope you guys did last week. It's disappointing to see that nobody shared their goals. Oh, I think one person did, Maggie. Maybe you shared it just with me, so I won't shout it out. But I'll have a look on the team page. But kudos to Maggie sharing her goal with me. I think that rocks. I'd love to see you guys sharing your goals more, because you're all going to be directors at the same time, and you're all going to have the same problems, and you can all support each other. We are not in competition with each other. There is enough business for everybody, and these group of girls within your team are the ones that are least likely to cause you any issues and should never be kind of involved in messing about or screwing you over or anything else. So trust each other. You can share your goals without anybody laughing in that. It's a safe place. So commitment. And the other thing is, under the commitment, get your team to commit to the process as well. Find out what it is that they want to achieve, and if it's, to grow and to become a good director, get them to try the same thing with that commitment statement. Get them to commit to doing so much every single day to push their business. So that's kind of it. Chapter 2. Mary has tons of ideas. There's no need for me to kind of regurgitate them to you. The other thing I have noticed with people is a lot of people having issues with recruiting. Now, I asked you guys to get a book called GoPro by Eric War. I think it's going to change the way that you recruit. I want you to read the book with a mind towards tailoring Eric's approach for Scentsy. He describes doing certain things that like presenting a video and sending them a CD and stuff like that. We don't have that available in Scentsy, and it's probably not the way we do it. But he talks about giving people what we call exposures. So gently introducing the idea of joining to somebody, asking them, have you ever heard of Scentsy? Would you like more information? And then, teasing them with information, not just kind of going out full pelt, one massive information pack, and they just go, wow, looks too corporate, or looks too involved, or looks too professional, or looks too hard, and they go, oh, and run off. So it's about teasing people in. So I would really like it if you guys would take time, because it fits very much alongside the thing about committing, to read chapter 1 of Eric's book. He talks very candidly about being a professional. GoPro is about professionally representing direct sales, about treating it as if this was your proper 9-to-5 job. You don't have to go suited and booted, but something. Project an image of success. Project the image you're comfortable with. He raises some really important points, and I think that his thoughts on being professional in what you do are really valid. And for you directors, I think it's really important that you read it and commit to the idea of being a professional, doing whatever you can do 100%. Commit to self-developing, commit to learning the rules and regulations around the industry that you're in as much as you need to, stuff like that. And I just found that it was really refreshing. Eric says once he realized that this was a proper business, that it was proper going to make him money, and that he could proper do it, he committed to being a professional at it, to really doing a good job, to learning his craft. As Jim Rohn says, and I don't know if any of you guys have watched Jim Rohn, heard Jim Rohn, used Jim Rohn's materials, I can recommend him 150 gazillion %. He is absolutely amazing. But Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N, has written several really, really good books. But Jim says, do you want to make more money? Everybody goes, yes! I want to make more money. And he goes, okay, you know, then the only way to do that is to make more of yourself. And in making more of yourself, that means that you have to commit to grow as a person. That you have to commit to, you know, you are your business. You are the industry. Be professional about it. Learn, grow, develop. Do all you can do to improve yourself. Because if you grow, you become worth more money, because you have more knowledge, more information, more help to give to people. You're a better person. You can offer more to the world. And that is how you ultimately are going to make a success of your Scentsy business. And success in Scentsy means bigger success, bigger income. So that's it from me, guys. Some of you are rocking it this month. Sales are okay. They are not where they could be for September, but I think a lot of people are going to be bringing those sales in the next couple of days. So be encouraging your team to get out there and do launch parties. You know, a launch party for the new catalogue is an absolute must. Fill their calendar for October and November full of bookings. Encourage your team to do that. Go out there and do that yourself, and keep your amazingly awesome attitudes. I know some of you are doing really well on your trip incentive points as well. If that is what is driving you, if that is what is exciting you, then keep on going, and encourage your team to do the same thing. So thank you very much for all your hard work. I am totally committed to helping you guys to become directors. I know that it is an amazing thing to be a director. I'm off to Director Bootcamp in Boise. That is one of my perks. I get 3 nights in a hotel. I get loads and loads of training. I get to go and hang out with Orville's mum and dad, Leon and Elaine again, who we get on with really well. So that's a bonus for me. I get to go and see where Scentsy started, and I get to go Scentsy Towers. 75. It cost me €75. Like, I'm going to be spoiled rotten. I'm going to have a whale of a time, and that is one of the things that awaits you guys when you get to directorship. So come join me, come be a director. I love you guys. Bye.